Hello everyone, I am Dr. Alusa Gautam, Assistant Professor at Himalayan Atmospheric and Space Physics Research Laboratory, Hematinanda Bhagwan Galwal University, Central University, Srinagar, Galwal, Uttarakhand. Welcome to our 8 weeks 4 credit course on climate change, mitigation, adaptation studies, technological, nature-based and market-based interventions. Whether you are undergraduate or environmental professional, this course will equip you to tackle one of the greatest challenges of our time, that is climate change, with a focus on India's unique role and solutions. India faces rising temperatures, erratic monsoons, and melting Himalayan glaciers, making climate change urgent. This course dives into the science of climate change, explores cutting-edge mitigations, adaptation studies, and analyze global and Indian policies like the Paris Agreements and National Action Plan on Climate Change. You will learn through lectures, discussions, and case studies, and a capstone project preparing you for the careers in green technology, climate science, environmental policy, sustainable agriculture, and many more. Disciplines include environmental engineering, ecology, climate finance, and disaster risk reduction, aligning with the program like MTech in environmental engineering, MSc in environmental science, and Master of Business Administration Sustainable Management. Our 6 key objectives will guide you the journey. That is, first one is understand climate science from Earth's atmosphere to greenhouse gases and India's contribution through agriculture and fossil fuel. The examine evidences using satellite data and paleoclimatology to analyze global warming and India's challenges like monsoon variability. Study mitigation, exploring renewables, carbon capture and green infrastructure like Delhi's green buildings. Investigation, adaptation, designing nature-based solutions like afforestation and market-based tools like carbon credits to combat floods and heat island. Assess policies, that is evaluating the Paris Agreement and NAPCC for strengths and gaps. Propose solutions through case studies and a capstone project addressing India's issues. By the end, you will be ready to drive sustainable challenge in India and beyond. So here we will unfold over 8 weeks. The week 1 is for climate science. You will learn about Earth's atmosphere, greenhouse gases, and India's role in mission. And you can expect of a quiz of 10% credit. Week 2 is climate evidence, analyze Himalayan glaciers, retreat, and monsoon shift through data and case studies. And you have to submit a written assignment. Week 3 is for mitigation, explore solar wind, India's 500 gigawatt target by 2030, and you have to deliver a group presentation. Week 4 is for mitigation, advanced technology, dive into the carbon capture, hydrogen fuel, and carbon markets, and you have to write a policy brief. The week 5 is for adaptation, nature-based design, afforestation, and wetland restoration plans for India's flood, propose adaptation studies. The week 6 is adaptation, that is market-based, study carbon credits and climate resilient agriculture, and you have to submit a market-based analysis. The week 7 is climate policies, KTIC global agreement and NPCC, and we have to write an essay on the policy essay. The week 8 is, that is capstone project, analyze real world cases like Mumbai coastal resilience and propose solutions, and you have to present your capstone. Your performance will be evaluated through diverse assessment totaling 100% quizzes and assignments, group presentations, policy brief, adaptation proposals, policy critics, and capstone projects. The end-term exam worth 70% includes 50 questions, 20 multiple choice questions for recall, 20 short answer questions for analysis, and 10 long answer questions for critical thinking. Question balance, easy, moderate, and tough levels covering all topics: science, mitigation, adaptation policies with India's specific example like the National Sunshine Mission. Climate change is reshaping the India from Himalayan glaciers to urban heat islands. This course empowers you to address these challenges through science, technology, and policy. You will explore India's renewable energy push, design flood resistance resolutions, and critique global agreements, gaining skills that for careers in environmental engineering, climate finance, urban planning, and disaster management. With hands-on activities like analyzing NASA data, debating geoengineering, and crafting a capstone project, you will leave ready to make a difference in sustainable regenerability. Join us and innovate and act on climate change in all round and the part of India's journey towards a sustainable future. Let us convert global warming together from the Himalayas to our cities. I look forward to guiding you in this transforming 8 weeks adventure. Thank you.